name is Alain Laplante. I'm from Gatineau, and this is my pigeon loft. My business is, the name is Les Envolées Blanches. In English is White Flight Dove Release. And my main business is to release birds for funerals, weddings, anniversaries, and also we do a lot of fundraisers for different events in the community. I started with around, I would say 15 birds. A neighbor asked me for his daughter's wedding. Normally I have around 100 birds, 90, 100 birds. This year I bred more birds because I did a submission for the federal government for releasing 150 birds in front of Parliament Hill. So this year I'm not breeding any birds because I have too many birds. In the summertime I release the birds. They all fly in formation. It gives me peace, it relaxes me. I have special baths for them that they all bath together. I like the sound of them. I've been working 33 years for a hydro company. I'm retired now, but it doesn't give me the satisfaction and the pleasure to release birds. I feel I'm appreciated for what I am doing. I don't release the bird when the weather is heavy winds. I don't release the birds in the fog. I don't release the birds in the rain. The important thing for me is always give the fighting chance of the bird to come back home. I did a funeral one time and it was around 5 o'clock and it was getting dark around 6. So at 5:30 I was telling the family, so we have to release the birds now, and I have to release the birds now. They were still talking. When they were finished and they were releasing the bird, came to release the bird, it was 5:45. Well, I said, I cancel, I don't release the birds. So I could have released the birds and maybe I lost 2 or 3 birds and still get my money. But for me, my ethical is that the birds, they've never been released. If I'm not sure, I never release the birds. I was coming back from fishing and there was a head-on collision in front of me. So when I got to the car, I took a girl out of the car. I gave her CPR, mouth to mouth. The ambulance came, they took my place. So the next day I called the police of MRC de la Colline, and I told them how was the girl that I gave help to, and she died. So I told the police that if the family wanted to see me, there was no problem. I could tell her because I was the first there. So the family, it's a bit tough to get there. So the family said yes. So I went to, it was in Ottawa, so I met the family, and I told the woman, I said, your daughter died, she didn't suffer, her eyes were open, there was no pain in her face. So I was leaving, and I told the mother, I says, I release white doves. I says, I'd like to offer that as, and she started to cry, and she was like very emotional and yelling, and I said, what did I say? And she said that she dreamt that there was a release of birds for her daughter for her funeral. So it was very touching. It's a small world. I think there's some kinds of connections that, you know, that happens with the birds that it's unexplainable. Vas-y. I mean, all right, vas-y. There you go.